What's up guys, it's Gadget Guru HD here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you guys my full-on comprehensive review of the Anker Slim Folio Glaze case for the iPad mini. This is going to be the full version, a complete 12 minutes of full review, so you guys can really decide whether this case is for you. So let's start with the design. I'm going to start with the major things here, and that it has two standing positions, and it also works in a keyboard mode, which can be seen here. Here is the standing position. You just pull these little prongs out and stand it right up in one of these two standing positions. There you got that. And another thing is that, hence the name Slim, we have the slim profile of this case. You can see very slim, but what I also like is right here, this not thick, but thicker top piece that I will also talk about in protection. Next, I have that the clasp actually closes all the way. Some of these cases aren't made so well, and when you go down like this, they completely fall off. This is not the case with this, and I like that it does actually work as advertised. So let's get to the negatives of design. This is a huge major thing for me. The speaker is covered, making sound and video muffled. I hate that, and it should be fixed. It's something that should never happen in a case, and unfortunately it happens here. Next, the whole right side of the case is exposed, and I think that is something, again, should never happen. Just seems like not taking the time to evaluate and figure out the exact dimensions or something like that. And I'm just wondering why this isn't here. I understand this side, but I don't get this right here. And I'll talk more about that also in protection. Some more minor things here. Right here, there's a small hole in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. There it is. I don't know what that thing is there for, but again, maybe just one of those small things that tick me off, and you guys might not be bothered by it. And next, excuse me guys, I forgot to tell you guys about the design and my rating of it. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars, and I'd say that's kind of modest, considering that there are a couple major issues with it. And here's protection. I like, again, that this completely closes and you can just toss it in a bag and not worry about the screen being scratched. And also the nice, soft lid of the case lets you make sure that the screen isn't going to be scratched at all. Okay, so I told you guys I'd be talking about this again. This might seem a little bit repetitive, but I don't get how this can be considered a case if this right here is exposed for absolutely no reason at all. It seems like there's no reason why they couldn't just add this little bit right there. It might look corny, but in my opinion, if it works just as well and this piece is covered, then I don't see why they wouldn't do it. So I'm going to be given 3 out of 5 stars again for protection, just because that's a huge deal for me, and I don't want to have a case that doesn't cover right here. Everything else is pretty much covered except for the lightning dock connector and the speakers, but those actually have a reason. So again, 3 out of 5 stars on protection and 3 out of 5 stars in design. So let's get to function. Even though there are a bunch of other major issues in the other sections of review, it does serve its main purpose, and that's to be used as a folio case. And this case does just that perfectly, and also gives you the ability to use it in a typing mode. See right there? What I didn't say yet is that this case doesn't have the on and off sleep awake feature, and that's a potential deal breaker for many. And I'd say right now every case that comes out for the iPad Mini should at least have that feature. For me, that is a deal breaker for me. I have a ton of cases that have the on and off wake feature, and I don't get why this doesn't have it. But again, it does serve its perfect purpose as a folio, and I mean, if that's what they're advertising it as a lower end case, then I guess that's okay. So next, I'm going to be telling you guys the final verdict. This is a great lower end case for only $1.99. You heard me, guys. That's only a couple sodas that you'd purchase at a restaurant or something like that. And I also like it. Again, it works as a folio and in typing mode. It does lack the on and off wake ability. And for some it may be a deal breaker, but others may be okay with that. And if you guys don't mind hitting the power button to lock your device, then that's great, and you guys can save probably $8 or so on other cases that do have that feature, because they do have cases exactly like that do have the on and off wake feature. So thanks guys for watching. This has been the full comprehensive review of the Anker Glaze Slim Folio case. I have some extra time left, so I'm just going to show you guys some other competitors that you may want to also look for. If you guys have seen my top 3 iPad folios, you might have seen the Envelop Smart Cover. This works as a smart case and also covers every single part of the device. Here you see the Spec Folio. This is $34.95, very expensive. Doesn't have the on and off sleep wake feature, but works great as a folio and also has this nice lock piece button. Excuse me, the Envelop is only $14.95 too. And here we have the Photo Folio, which is $9.99. Has the on and off sleep wake feature and also gives your whole device protection and works well as a folio as well. So there are other options if you want other cases, and so be sure to check out my other iPad mini case reviews. Again, I really like this case and I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 stars, but the main reason for that is, again, the side of the case and the bottom, and other than that, I really love it. I'll put a link in the description, and thanks guys for watching.